Welcome back to the Man Card channel. Today we're going to be working on another project.
Yeah, we're doing a DIY. It does a Pinterest, which is where we found the project, and it's going to be a Spade Bit Organizer. I don't have that many. Certainly I'll have more in the future, I'm sure. But to start, it was a gift from my dad for Christmas 2 years ago, and instead of them just kind of flopping around in a drawer, might as well find a nice place to organize them and display it. So, we have our spade bits, we have our corresponding Forstner bits, which we're going to be using to drill a hole in the front so you can see the size of the actual hole itself. And then really we just need some wood glue, hammer, nails, 1x4 piece of pine, nothing fancy, just make sure it's straight, and a pencil and a straight edge. So first thing we're going to do is cut the 1x4 down to two 8-inch lengths, one for the base, one for the standing piece, which the spade bits will go into. So I'm going to go ahead and do that quick.
I'll wait here.
Alright, so you may have seen in the video, we cut it down to 8 inches wide, and we also ripped them a little thinner. The base is only going to be 3 inches, whereas the piece that the spade bits are going to be going into from the top is ripped down to 2.5.
Vice versa.
Sure, whatever you say. So, and maybe you can help me out because I always forget how to word this because I am bad with words. We're going to be doing...
We're basically just going to be routing a channel for that to sit in.
It'll look a little nicer, a little more finished. It's not going to be a perfect project. It's not going to be the most beautiful thing in the world, but it's going to be functional.
Yeah.
And it should at least look somewhat nice on the workbench. So, Nick's going to go ahead and do that because I have asked him to.
To clarify, the 2.5-inch wide piece of wood is going to be the base that we're going to be cutting the channel into. We're going to start doing that now. We have our channel made in the base, and it's a pretty tight fit.
Nice and snug, doesn't work the base, but excellent.
Thank you, sir. Good craftsmanship there, right?
Yeah.
So we're just going to throw it together, and I figure for the easiest way to find where we're going to drill out the holes for the Forstner bits to be able to see which ones they are, we're just going to draw a line where the two connect.
We have it marked. We're going to find halfway in between where the base meets the top.
Yep.
Mark it, and then we're going to kind of guess as to where the holes
they're all
are going to be.
Because
as
they're
somewhat evenly spaced, it should look good.
Yeah, they're all going to be, it's going to be hard to kind of measure that.
Yeah.
But we'll figure it out. Pretty much it's going to be going by eye.
Yeah, so
stop talking.
Let's try and figure that one out here. So alright, so as you can see, we've made our marks as to where we're going to drill the Forstner bits through. It's probably a much better, easier, and mathematical way of doing this. If you wanted to let us know what that is, go ahead and comment below. Let us know how we're doing it wrong. So we're going to head over to our Harbor Freight drill press and go ahead and cut these circle bounds. Alright, so we've got our holes drilled. Now we just need to drill them straight through the top and hopefully get dead center of every single hole. So, let's do that.
As you can see, we have all our measurements made for the centers of all the holes that we've already drilled. So we're going to flip it over and start. So as you can see here, we don't have that great of a drill press, don't get me wrong. This is a nice drill press, but it could be better. So we had to raise up the base to actually drill through the whole thing. So we're just going to show you this one, then we're going to go through and do all these off camera just to make it a little bit easier.
And we are using a 9/32 drill bit, as that is the size of the end of the spade bit.
Correct.
Alright, so Nick went ahead and drilled out the holes. Really all that's left, we're going to glue the top piece to the base with some wood glue, and we're going to put some nails, make sure we hopefully get them in between all holes so we don't mess it up any more than we already have that you didn't see because we edited out all that footage. So, let's go ahead and get this glued in here, alright?
That should be more than enough. Came out fairly well over there.
And on the bottom, we've already marked where center is. Now we're just going to make sure we don't nail it into the holes.
Personally, I don't even think we need the nails. It's mostly a friction fit, and then that little bit of wood glue, that little bead. I mean, you don't even have to bother clamping it. That friction is going to keep that in there, and it's not going to see a lot of hard use. If it makes you feel better later on, we could probably go through once we have the brad nailer back.
No.
But
No.
It's your project.
You're right.
Do the same thing. So I'd say that was a pretty good does it Pinterest.
Yeah, it worked. It is displaying the spade bits.
Like it should.
And it looks alright. I mean, we put a bevel denge on it to give it a little bit of a finished look. It definitely looks a lot different than the one that we saw online. But, you know, keep it simple. It's doing its job.
Yeah.
Sure, we'll go over, sand it, stain it, make it look a bit nicer later on. But for the time being, it's doing exactly what we want it to do.
Yeah, for now until you expand your spade bits, and then we'll just have to make it over again. But
Yeah.
hey, it's really simple and easy to do. We probably overcomplicated it a little bit, but
A lot of it.
that's just what we do.
Yeah, so let us know how we can do it better. Maybe we'll revisit it later on once we have more to display.
Yeah, and if you guys make one, make sure to comment and let us know how it turns out. Share the pictures with us.
Yeah, and speaking of commenting, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe.
And check us out on Facebook and Instagram for shenanigans and updates.
And we just want to personally thank you guys for watching. We finally hit 100 subscribers, so we have our custom URL, youtube.com/themancardchannel. We'll be revisiting that thank you
You guys are awesome.
in the next video. So make sure you take a look at that. We might be thanking you guys, so
Yeah,
in a
definitely.
special way. So
That's going to be the next one.
as always, this is Nick.
This is Corey.
And this is the Man Card Channel. Signing off.
Ah!